Hey guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials, and today I want to show you a very awesome text effect. It's called carved wood, and essentially we're carving text into wood. We may or may not have done a similar tutorial, but this is basically just carving wood out of text. It's nothing more extreme than that. So the other tutorial I believe that we did with this similar effect was a more intricate and more involved tutorial. This is just plain and simple and down to it. So let's get started and let me share with you my lovely effect. So I have here this lovely cool wooden texture. I'll provide that in the link below to download because you will need this, obviously. And then what we're going to do is add a new adjustment layer, which is a gradient fill adjustment layer. That's located right here if you don't know, right near the top. And this gradient, however, is already in my Photoshop version. I don't know if you'll have it, but you can easily make it. It's not a problem. Hold on, let me click it. Basically what it is it's just black color right there, but on the top row, I have the opacity set at 60%, and then over here at the end, I have another black color, and then I have the opacity set to 0% on the top. So basically it's like a fading black color. And then I set that style to radial with a 90-degree angle, and then I set that to overlay to give it a nice like burned out woody effect. It's not really noticeable quite yet, sort of. I mean, it is and it isn't. You can make the burned out radial however big you want it, and you can do that by adjusting the scale, go like that. And you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, but I just like it to be 100 because it's good enough for me. So let's go back and reset that to 100. We'll leave it there. So it's good for me, but you have other opinions and that's fine. Now let's go to the base of our tutorial, which is the text. Now this is going to require a lot of cool effects and stuff. Now the text that I'm using, or font rather I should say, is called Bradley Hand. I don't remember if I downloaded this or not, but I'll leave a link below to this text below of a download version. It might be standard in your computer, I don't know. If it isn't, then there's going to be a link below to download, but if you have it, cool. I just felt like this text font suited more of a woody carved look, so that's why I'm using it. But if you want to play around with other fonts as well, you can. But this one looks the nicest to me. Let's get rid of these effects and I'll show you what those are supposed to be. So we're going to start with the bevel and emboss settings, and basically the style is obviously emboss. Technique is chisel hard, and then the depth for this is 381. You want the direction to be pointing down with a size of 4. And then down here on our shading section, we're going to have 90-degree angle with a 30-degree altitude. Check global light because you'll need some of that light to shine and stuff. Down below here, we're going to have our highlight mode and shadow mode, white and black. Those are standard. We're going to change the opacity of our highlight mode to 28% and the opacity of our shadow mode to 10%. And that's all you're going to do there. Next, I added a stroke, and this is going to be a stroke color that suits the background, which is our wood. So this is the woody color that I chose in here. I just basically took the eyedropper and picked a color on the wood that I liked, and this was what I got. So feel free to use this one, or you can pick your own with the hand pick tool like that. Your choice. And it's a 1 pixel size, FYI. Next, I'm going to add an inner shadow. And I'm choosing black for this color because I think it's going to look nice with this. We're going to use a soft light blend mode with a 75% opacity, 90-degree angle with the use check global light, and the only thing we're changing down here is our size, which is 6 pixels. Okay. Lastly, we're going to be adding a gradient overlay, and this again is going to be 3 shades that correspond to the colors in your wood. So this is the first color that I chose. It's this one right here. And again, I use the eyedropper for this technique here. You can do the same, or you can follow my lead. Whichever you want to choose is fine. And then in the dead center, oops, I don't want to add another one. I chose this color here, which is almost the same. And then for the other side, I checked that color there. Click OK, and you're good to go. And the blend mode on this for the gradient layer is multiply, and I've set the opacity down to 75% to give it that nice burned out look. And there you go. It's nice, and it looks like you've carved your text. That's it. That's the tutorial. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, and liking, and all that you do. I love y'alls. Y'all are amazing. Team Awesome's great. Thank you for all you do, and I will catch you later with a new and cool tutorial.